Hi students, in this video we are going to learn about exercise number 1.3 question number 1. Prove that root 5 is irrational. So let us assume first root 5 is a rational number. So first we are going to assume that root 5 is rational. What is meant by rational? You must know that rational is nothing but here I am writing for the rough work. P by Q or A by B also you can say the number which is in the form of P by Q or A by B, where the denominator should not be 0. If you take P by Q, Q should not be 0. If you take A by B, B should not be equal to 0. Other than 0, any number it can take, that is a rational number. Then one more condition, what is the standard form of rational number? You must know that. Suppose I am having 4 by 6, now this is a rational number, but this is not a standard form because both the number will be cancelled by 2 table. So 2 by 3 is the rational number of standard form. So the number which you are assuming, that should be in the standard form. That means they should not have any common tables. That is the meaning for co-prime. Here 2 and 3 I can say that they are co-primes. So like that we are going to assume that root 5 is a rational number. So root 5 I am going to take it as A by B. And one more condition, here B should not be equal to 0. And A and B are co-primes. Why we are writing co-primes means they don't have any common tables. That's why we are taking. Now from B is a denominator, you take it to this side. So this is B into root 5 is equal to A. Just to do square on both sides. Square on both sides. So during square, this is B root 5 the whole squared equal to A squared it will be. So B, when you are squaring, the square will go to B as well as it will go to root 5 also. So this I can write it as B squared into root 5 square means root 5 into root 5 will give you 5. Or square and square root will get cancelled, like that also we can say, which is equal to A squared. So this is 5B squared equal to A squared. Whatever number may be the B value, but that is a multiple of 5. So the A squared answer definitely it will be the multiple of 5. I can say that. Then A squared will be divisible by 5. So A squared is divisible by 5. So which implies A is also will be divisible by 5. So A is a number which is divisible by 5. We got it. Now we'll take, this is my first equation. We know that A squared is a number which is divisible by 5. That means A is also divisible by 5. So we are going to assume that A is a number which is a multiple of 5. So I can say that A is equal to some 5 into some constant. C can be any integer. C is some integer we can take here. Now again you just do square on both sides. So here this will be A squared, this will be 5C the whole square, that is A squared equal to 25C squared we can write. From 1, from the first equation, what is my first equation here? A squared can be written as 5B squared. So the A squared can be removed, in the place of A squared I can take it as 5B squared, which is equal to 25C squared. The multiplication 5 I can bring it to this side, that will become division. So B squared equal to 25C squared by 5. So after cancellation this will be 5C squared. So whatever value for C, definitely it is a multiple of 5 also. So B squared is equal to 5 into C squared we are getting. Definitely B squared also will divisible by 5. B squared is divisible by 5. That means B is also divisible by 5. So finally we are getting here what we got in the before step. A is divisible by 5. Here we are getting B is also divisible by 5. So what is that what we have taken in the beginning, that is A and B are co-primes. We have taken A and B are co-primes. That means they should not have any common tables. But here we are getting A is also divisible by 5 and B is also divisible by 5. So this is contradicts to the fact. This is contradicts to the fact. That means what we have taken that we are not getting, that is a contradiction we are getting here. This is a contradiction to the fact that A and B are co-primes. A and B are co-primes. So our assumption is wrong. So our assumption is wrong. What is our assumption actually? Our assumption that is a rational number. So root 5 is irrational is a correct value. Because root 5 cannot be a rational number. So definitely it will be a irrational number. That's all your proof. Thank you for watching children. Share our video with your friends.